What's up, everybody? Noah Kisser back here for a lot of new videos for you guys this week. I've got 4 reviews for you today, maybe a few more, but let's just get into the 4 movies that I rented from Family Video. I'm catching up on some stuff. If my library was actually open and other libraries would open, please, Governor, open the damn libraries. You've opened movie theaters, you've opened restaurants, and you have opened the zoo. You've opened zoos, amusement parks. You can open libraries. Amusement parks, zoos, and specifically restaurants are more hazardous than libraries. They're wiping all the shit down. Just send out the holds. Let holds be sent out. Let people be able to go into a library. Just do it. So we have reviews for Black Christmas, The Turning, Bombshell, and Jojo Rabbit. I'm going to be reviewing them in the order that I watched them, so we're going to start off with Black Christmas. Black Christmas is the 2019 remake to the 1970-ish, 1970-something horror film that was also remade in 2006, which I have not seen either version. So this is my first exposure to Black Christmas. I did rent the Blu-ray. This is all about these girls who are being I don't know how to go into this movie without spoilers. This is basically a feminist movie. This is pretty much, hey, men are bad, and we're gonna tell you why, because they'll rape you and make shit up. Well, that's what the movie pretty much is. Until you get to the slasher portion, which by that point, this movie is just downright horrible either way. The writing is bad. Imogen Poots, I love her to death. She's a fantastic actress. What happened here? I don't know if there wasn't much direction. I don't know what happened. Other than the 2 things that I can actually come up with is the script is actually terrible. It's a bad script. And there wasn't much direction, so she didn't know what to do. She wasn't given much to do with her performance due to the direction, and she didn't quite know what to do with her character because of the terrible script. That's with every single character. You know who the leader of this cult is that is doing these killings. You know it within the first 5 minutes. Cary Elwes is in this movie. He's in it. I don't know if I should go into spoilers or not, but this movie's been out since December 13th, so I don't think I'm going to, but you know who the killer is in the first 5 minutes, you're welcome. It is a terrible horror movie with terrible actors. Well, not terrible actors. The actors are not terrible. The performances are terrible. And that's due to the direction, the false scares, the cliched moments, and very obviously ripping off other scenes. Specifically one that came to mind, I watched a review. Chris Stuckman uploaded a review of this during this pandemic. I did not watch it until after I watched this movie. Mind you, when I was watching this movie, I was watching the scene going on, and I know the famous scene from Exorcist 3. I know that famous scene with the just following her. The scenes like this with the white thing with no head. I will never watch a Exorcist movie, but I know it because of a jump scare video. They rip it off. There's a difference between ripping it off and I guess I'm going to steal what Chris Stuckman said here and paying homage. There's no other way to do it. There's no other way to say that. This movie is atrocious. It is downright horrible. It is one of the worst of last year. I'm definitely glad I didn't see it last year, but I am really sad to say that I did pay money to see that, like I did with all these, but thankfully I only have... Well, I have half-off rentals. Half-off rentals for the next month. So you guys will probably be getting quite a few newer reviews. I'm giving Black Christmas a D-. I did not like it whatsoever. I am going to say that it was competently shot, but that's pretty much it. It was competently shot. It wasn't scary at all. It's men are bad. Pretty much what the first 30 minutes is, well, actually this whole movie is Imogen Poots, who plays the lead, says that she was raped by one of these fraternity guys, and nobody did anything about it. And every single man is bad because of that, unless they're gay. And I'm like, oh, that's what you're preaching. You're trying to do the same thing that Mean Girls did by having a sexualized dance in Santa Claus suits and sexy Santa Claus outfits, which is the exact same thing that Mean Girls did, but this one is pretty much just Imogen Poots saying, I got raped, you did nothing, all men are bad. And apparently this movie is made for somebody. I have no idea who the hell it's made for. I don't know a lot of feminists at all. I do know that the other two movies are not like this. I know that for a fact. The last two, the earlier two, the original and the 2006 sequel, I will get to watch later this Christmas season. But I'm looking forward to the 2006 one most because I've heard it's actually not that bad. I'm looking forward to it because it has some interesting actresses, some good actresses from the mid-2000s, and one that I still watch today and love her to death. And that is Lacey Chabert. She's in there for a few minutes, and I know she does get killed off, but hey, it's got to be better than Black Christmas 2019. So in the next video, let's talk about The Turning.